In this video, I'll show you guys for all the puzzle and keycard locations in Rust from Tier 1 to Tier 3, as well as everything you need to know about keycards, including their features, some general information, the best ways to find them, and how to make scrap from these keycards. I've included timestamps in the description below, so you can skip ahead or revisit any monument you need. If you do find this video helpful, be sure to hit that like button below and subscribe to the channel, it helps me a lot. With that said, let's go over some general information. Why do you even need these cards? To get the best loot, you need a red card. To get a red card, you need a blue card. And to get a blue card, you need a green card. The easiest way to get the card is to buy it in a safe zone. However, you can only buy the blue key card from the vending machine, and the price can change depending on demand. Another way to get a blue card is by fishing. You have a 20% chance of getting a blue card after catching catfish, orange roughy, salmon or small shark. If you need a green card, it can be found in the bodies of scientists with a 25% chance. These include roaming scientists on the sides of the road, military tunnel scientists, and outpost scientists. Each card can be used a limited number of times before breaking, namely the green card 4 times, the blue card 4 times, and the red card 2 times. The card will disappear once you have used it as many times as possible, and unfortunately, you can't fix it on the repair bench. If you have a lot of cards, you can sell them at the bandit camp to get some free scrap. However, I recommend putting blue and red cards on sale in your vending machine for a much higher price, because other players will gladly pay you to save their time. Now let's go over all the monuments where you can find a green card without any card rooms and puzzles, meaning that you don't need a fuse to get a green card. Also, there's no radiation, so you don't need any clothes. And the first monument on our list is an abandoned cabins. This is the most primitive monument in the game, where you can find some crates and a green card. You need to find this yellow 2-story building on the edge and go inside. On the first floor you will see the first crate. Going up to the second floor, you will see the second crate and a green card on the table in the corner. The next monument is a lighthouse. There are actually 2 lighthouses on the edges of the map, so it's easy to find them. However, be careful, because this monument is near the beach and there's a lot of competition. To pick up the green card, you need to go up the stairs to the top, break the door if it's not already broken, turn on the lights and go into the room on the right. In the corner, you will see a table with a green card on it. But again, be careful, because there are always a lot of players here, as this monument is located near the spawn zone. Next, we have the supermarket, and this is another primitive monument in the game. You can find the green card inside the room on the left. There is a green card on the table, as well as a military or a default crate, depending on how lucky you are. You can also get inside this room from the outside, so you have a few options to choose from. Another way to get a green card is to pick one up at a gas station. This monument is a little bigger than a supermarket, so there are a lot more red spots. This means you need to be even more careful to avoid being caught off guard. To pick up the green card, you need to go inside, turn right and enter the room on the right. Here you will find a green card on the table in the middle. Or you can also get inside this room by coming in from the back entrance. Next, we have a junkyard, and to be honest, I hate this monument. First of all, it's huge, and second, there's just as much loot here as there's at a gas station. To pick up the green card, you need to get on that bridge in the middle and then go into the container on top. You will find the green card lying on a table here. And the last relatively safe place where you can find a green card is a Ferry Terminal. Here you need to find the recycler outside, and right across from the recycler you will find the green card on a table inside the building. In addition to Tier 1 monuments, you can find the green card in a few other places, namely in underwater labs, on the small oil rig, or on the large oil rig. On the small oil rig, you will have to get rid of the boats, climb to the top and enter this room using the blue card. Here on the table you will find the green card. You need to do the same on the large oil rig, only here you need to find this yellow container on the 3rd floor. Next, get rid of the boats and go inside the container using the blue card. Here on the table you will find the green card. And finally, in the underwater labs, you need to find a room with lots of lockers around it. Once you go inside this room, on the left side you will see an open locker, inside which lies a green card. Now let's get to the monuments where you can find blue key cards. Most of these monuments have radiation, so you'll need clothing as well as an electric fuse and a green card to complete the puzzle. And the first monument where you can get a blue key card is the large harbor. There is no radiation here, so you don't need any clothes. You need to find the building with the recycle here. Turn around and run to this container in the middle. Place the fuse in and turn on the switch on the outside. Next, run into this hangar in front of you. You will see another container on your right. Use your green card to open the door and get your blue key card. At the small harbor, it's even easier to get a blue card, and here you also don't need any clothes because there's no radiation. First, you need to find an entrance to the subway. Right in front of it, you will see a 2-story building. Go to the first floor, place the fuse here and turn on the switch. Go to the second floor and open this room using a green card. The blue key card will be on a table to the left, as well as a couple of loot boxes. Next, we have a satellite dish, and here you'll need some clothes, because there's some radiation on this monument. You'll need at least 10% radiation protection, as well as a green card and a fuse. Find this container on the left side of the monument. Go inside, place a fuse here and turn on the switch at the back. Next, jump on top and run to the opposite side of the monument. Here you will find the second similar container at the bottom. Take a green card and swipe it on the door to get inside this room. Here you will find 2 crates and a blue keycard lying on a table. And finally, here's my favorite monument, Sever Branch. Why do I like it? Because here you can find a lot of loot. And also there are 2 recyclers, and one of them is underground. Here you will also need at least 10% radiation protection. Go inside the building next to the recycler, place a fuse here and turn on the switch. Go outside and jump into this pipe at the bottom. Turn right and run straight until you hit a door. Use your green card to open it. Behind this door you will find some loot crates, but you need to run to another room. In the second room you will find even more crates, a recycler at the bottom and a blue card lying on the table above. This is the perfect place to safely recycle your components, because it's impossible to hear this recycler from above. And finally, here are the monuments where you can find a red keycard, meaning that they have loot behind blue keycards and possibly green as well. Just like in the previous case, most of these monuments have radiation, so you'll need clothing, as well as 1 or sometimes 2 electric fuses, a blue card and sometimes a green card to complete a puzzle. And the first and easiest monument where you can pick up a red card is water treatment. There's no radiation here, except in the card room itself, so you can pick it up even without clothes. To complete the puzzle, the first thing you need to do is run to this building with the gate in the middle. Then hold E to open the gate, go up to the second floor, place a fuse here and turn on the switch. Also, if you're lucky, there will be 4 boxes at the bottom. Next, go outside. Turn left, jump down and run to this building in the corner. Climb up the ladder to the top and open the door using the blue card. Inside this room, you will find many crates and a red card on the table. There is also a lot of radiation inside, but you can still pick up the keycard even without clothes. The next monument we'll be looking at is the Airfield. To pick up a red card here, you'll need a hazmat, 2 fuses, a green card and a blue card. However, in addition to that, you'll also need weapons, as there are scientists below. To complete the puzzle, first go into the main building through the door on the left, then turn left and go into the room in the corner. Place a fuse here and flip the switch. Next, go outside, turn right and run straight until you reach this brick fence. Go inside and jump into the pipe. Run straight down the pipe until you come to a door and open it using the green card. There will be a scientist waiting for you right outside the door, so be ready for a fight. Along the way, you will find some crates, as well as another scientist. Once you get to this section, place the second fuse here and turn on the switch. Next, use the blue card to open the door and deal with the last boat. In this room, you will find a lot of crates, as well as a red card lying on a table. Moving on to the train yard, and in my opinion, this is the worst monument to get a red card. First, you will have to deal with 4 boats at different ends of the monument, and secondly, to complete the puzzle, you will have to spend a lot of time. To complete the puzzle, you need to go into the building opposite the main one and get rid of the 2 scientists. Go into the room on the second floor and turn on the switch. Next, go outside and run to the other end of the monument. This is why I hate train yard, because it takes a lot of time to complete the puzzle. Climb the stairs to the very top, get rid of another boat and activate the second switch. Next, go downstairs and run into the main building in the middle. Here you need to get rid of the last boat and also install the fuse and turn on the last switch. And finally, you can go to the top. If you have a green card, you can open this room, but there will be only 1 or sometimes 2 boxes. And if you go even higher, you will get to the main room with a huge number of crates and a red card lying on a table. Another monument where you will have to do a lot of running is the power plant, but its advantage is that there are no scientists here. To complete the puzzle, you need to find this building on the edge of the monument and turn on the switch under the stairs. Next, jump down and run to the other end of the monument. Go into this building and turn on 2 more switches. Next, run to the main building in the middle. Open the door using the green card and turn on another switch on the first floor. Go up the stairs to the top and place the fuse here. Turn on the last switch and enter this room using the blue card. Climbing even higher, you will find the red card on the table, as well as some crates in the corner. And the last monument is Arctic Base, which is the most difficult of all, because there are tons of boats. However, there's one upside. You only need a blue card with no fuses or anything else to get a red card. All you need to do is get rid of the boats and find these 2 buildings in the middle. Open the left container with a blue card, and in the far left corner you will find the red card. Once you have a red key card, you will be able to access Tier 3 monuments, such as launch site, military tunnels, underwater labs, small oil rig and large oil rig. However, that's a topic for the next video. So if you'd like a guide on this topic, please be sure to write about it in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about monuments in Rust, here are 100 essential tips and tricks for all monuments in Rust. I guarantee you won't know all of these.